This is Wong Siu Ti. People call him Papa Bear because he's dedicated his life to saving the world's smallest bear, the sun bear.
I have a deep connections with the rainforest here. When I walk around this forest, what I felt is that, I am part of nature. My experience with sun bears is very personal. When I know more about them, I feel worrying. And then when I feel the worrying, then I start to care. And then when I start to care, I turn the worrying into action, and to a point where it has become my lifelong career and a lifelong mission to conserve them, to help them, to protect them. And that led to the establishment of the Bornean Sun Bear Conservation Center.
Sun bears are endangered species. It is illegal to kill, capture, or keep sun bears as pets. But Wong has offered them protection by creating the unique Bornean Sun Bear Conservation Center.
Our missions for the last 10 years is trying to conserve sun bear through a holistic approach that incorporates improved animal welfare, conduct education work, research work, and rehabilitation work.
Since the sanctuary was established in 2008, it has provided a safe home and medical attention to over 50 bears. Unfortunately, some of these bears are too emotionally or physically damaged to ever be released into the wild. But this is a story of two special sun bears who are ready to leave the sanctuary and be released into the wilds of the Borneo jungle. Debbie and Damai came to the center as cubs 7 years ago. They were orphaned. The mothers most probably shot by poachers to keep the cubs as exotic pets.
Debbie came to our center as a little cub in early 2011. Sabah Wildlife Department rescued this cub somewhere in Sabah. So the history behind Debbie are not so much known. And when she first came here, she was very wild, very feisty. Whereas Damai came from Kota Kinabalu. In this Damai housing area, the owner of the house, his dog was barking at night time, and then he turned on the light of the porch and saw his dog was barking at a little black puppy. But when he looked closely, it turned out that is not a puppy but a bear cub. So I believe that somebody in the neighborhood must keep as a sun bear pet, and then she managed to escape and run into somebody's house, and that's how we find out.
The staff at the center help foster the bears' instincts, helping them learn how to climb, forage for food, and generally be the bear's surrogate mother. Debbie and Damai exhibited the signs and skills to be released into the wild.
We see their rehabilitation progress do really well, and therefore we choose them as a release candidate. So tomorrow will be the big day for their release.
And now is the moment of truth. With the help of the Sabah Wildlife Department, both bears must begin their long journey to freedom. Debbie and Damai are sedated to give them a medical checkup, fasten the radio collar, and prepare them for transportation.
Sorry. Okay, the dogs just got in all of it. So we'll just wait about 10 to 15 minutes.
So this is the VHS signal. This collar communicate to a satellite, and then the signal will be sent to the manufacturer in Germany, and Germany will be emailing us coordinate of the bears. have been waiting and prepare for this particular moment for a long time, 5-6 years or so, for these two bears. And then we hope the release tomorrow is going to be smooth, and of course the most important thing, that these two bears can make it into the forest.
Then the real journey begins. The bears are driven to a remote location of Malaysian Borneo. They go as far as they can by road, but then they need extra help.
We finally arrive at Tabin Wildlife Reserve. This is the helipad where the helicopter is going to pick us up, and so far the two bears are doing well. This is it. This is the moment. They are literally how I feel right now. I feel very nervous, excited, happy, sad, all kind of feeling in one body right now. So this is the habitat for the sunbear. This is going to be the home for Damai and Debbie, and this forest is big, 1,200 square kilometers. It is a big chunk of forest. I hope these two bears can stay here for a long time and start propagate the species.
The bears and the crew are helicoptered even deeper into the jungle. This is the moment of truth. After years of rehabilitation, Wong can finally release the bears to freedom.
You are finally back into the forest. Yeah, there's no fence anymore. You be a good girl. I'm sure you can make it. I'm sure you can make it. I'm sure you are a good girl. She just walked slowly and disappeared in this forest, and this is it. Damai, goodbye. Yeah. Okay, Debbie, your turn now. You gotta take care of yourself, okay? You be a good girl and stay well and stay strong. Okay? Be a good bear. Okay. Go, Debbie. Also take her time, sniff around. Yeah, slowly disappearing into the forest. There you go. Be a good girl. Yes, go. Go, Debbie. Go, Debbie. I feel very relieved, very happy that they finally can go to where they truly belongs. I hope the message get out, so that people don't kill sunbears, don't keep sunbears as pets. Leave them alone, leave them in the forest, and then they will help to protect the forest. They will help to make our forest healthy.
Both Debbie and Damai have been successfully released into the wild. Wong and his team have given these bears the best start in life. Now they are on their own, back where they belong in the pristine tropical rainforest of Malaysian Borneo.